Yes, I have been. I've been working very hard the past couple of years, really perfecting this recipe and getting it just perfect. The perfect, cheese to bread ratio, bread to butter, cheese to butter. It's all very, very technical in the grilled cheese making process, and I think I perfected something that will be quite popular, and hopefully it will make me famous. Contrary to popular belief, actually, grilled cheeses do not need to be made with a grill. Any heat source will work. The stove is the most common heat source, commonly found in the kitchen, but anything will work. Irons, straightening irons, blow dryers, blow torches, bonfires, anything with heat really will work. Fun fact, actually, the grilled cheese originated in the mid-12th century when a Tibetan monk was making a piece of toast and a piece of cheese fell in the oven as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is preheat our pan to really ensure that we have the best grilled cheese possible, okay? And you're going to really want to turn it to medium heat. Now, while this is heating, we're going to go choose our bread, which is a very particular process, okay? So here we have honey wheat, whole wheat, extra wheat, white wheat, and whey wheat. And when choosing your slice of bread, you can really tell that all of these are very different. And so when choosing your bread, you want to be very careful to look at the molecular structure and make sure it's okay for caramelization. Now that we've chosen our bread, now that we've chosen the honey wheat bread because of its superior molecular structure, we're going to go ahead and add our cheese. Now, this is a very important step as well. In fact, everything in the grilled cheese making process is quite important. And what you want to do is add exactly 6.2 ounces of cheese. And I like to use a scale that was calibrated by the engineers at NASA. If you don't have one of those, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, that's okay. Just use a regular one. But you want to lay it on, and you want to make sure there's a nice rim, okay? So when it starts to melt, it's not going to, get all over your pan, because that would just be awful. A good rule to follow, generally, is that you always want your food to look like it does when it occurs in nature, okay? That's how it's healthiest. So, for instance, when choosing butter, you're not going to want to go out and use this kind of butter because you're not going to go into the wilderness and find a tub of butter sitting there. It obviously comes in sticks. Now, when applying your butter, okay, you want to, I'm going to use this entire stick on one slice of bread. That's the dieted amount. I used to use more. But what you want to do is take a little bit and you want to add it on layer by layer, okay? It's understandable if you're an amateur, if you have a little difficulty buttering this, but you get to where you kind of know what you're doing. Okay, so once you've got it adequately buttered, you're gonna put it in the pan. If you hear a little sizzle, don't get scared, that's okay, it's just the butter melting at the extreme temperature. Okay, and you're gonna let it sit there until it gets nice and golden brown on that particular side. Now, the most important advice I can give you is to always keep an eye on your food, okay? Never turn your back on it. You never know what's going to happen. It could burst into flames or explode, and you wouldn't know, even if you were gone for 2 seconds. That's how a lot of house fires start. Now, when it comes to cutting your grilled cheese, you must be very particular on the instrument you use. Not anything will work, and you can even ruin all the work that you've just put into your grilled cheese. This is one of my favorites, just because it's big and it cuts. And this one I also really like for cutting the cheese. It goes right through. It's very nice, very it works really well. But this one is probably my favorite. It has a very nice edge. It goes straight through the bread. It's really good without too much sawing action. It's quite nice, actually. It's got this nice, Ow. Okay, now it's time to serve up your delicious grilled cheese sandwich that you just made. Okay, now one last important step. is you want to remember when cutting to always go with the grain of the bread, okay? You'd never want to go against the grain. Never go against the grain, okay? It's very important. You'll get a messy cut. Okay, so after an hour and a half of delicious and yummy grilled cheese making, we have our superior grilled cheese. Okay, look at that beautiful golden brown color, black, kind of, this side's better.